Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of our AALBORG BKK mode. This is episode number 25. This time I know what episode it is. We are in March, we're going for the full month today, playing two games. First of all, the away game against Nordland in the quarterfinals of the DBU POKALEN. And then we play in the league against third place Brøndby. That's gonna be the big game. Brøndby aka also known as POKI FC or POKI and Co. I don't think there's much to say. We're also gonna simulate like 2 of the league games. So we go for 4 league games. I think there are 15 or 16 left. So we go quite a lot. After this episode, of course, we only have 2 months of football left. I don't think we have until June. We can actually have a quick look real fast. Do we have games in June? Oh, we do actually have. So yeah, 2.5 months of games left after this one. So yes, this team is very tired, but I will have to use it. Against Brøndby they're gonna be fit because it's 1.5 weeks, and in 1.5 weeks they're definitely gonna be fit. They're not really that fit for this game, but I just have to use this team. Of course we're playing away, and of course we shouldn't underestimate them, but Kanadzis almost scores a goal. It's not a penalty, he got slide tagged there. So we start off with a good chance, but unfortunately don't take it. But even though we are playing away, and of course we shouldn't underestimate them. We are the big favorites. Our team is a bit tight, yes, but I mean we still should win. Do we want to have a look at the team? I actually will have a very short look at the team. I saw a name that I think I do know with Lobotka. If it's the Lobotka I know, then I think he played for Schalke before. Schalke, Düsseldorf, and now here. I think he is a former Schalke player. Very interesting formation. Because they have basically no center mid. They have like 2 right mids and 2 left mids. The centrum in the midfield is completely open. On the other side, in the defense, they have 3 in the middle, but nobody outside. So we basically should always pass it to our center mids and then outside to our wingers, and this is exactly what we do. So I think the formation is quite retarded, and I think it will be very easy for us to get chances, because yeah, we just pass it to Davies or Garcia, they have a lot of space, and then pass it outside to Zar and Meilinger, they also have a lot of space. So I think this might be a very easy game actually. So to Garcia, who has some space, the shot is not a goal. I think my controller wiped it a bit. Really want to see the replay. Did it hit the post or something? Because I feel like it maybe did. I think, yeah, it did. Okay, it did hit the post. So it was not just a miss, it was a good shot, but unfortunately the post. So the second big chance in this game, but unfortunately we do miss again. Which is not too great. But again, 1 pass, a lot of space for Garcia. Kubila is nowhere to be seen, so the cross is shit. Oh, Zato Kubila, how easy that was. No, I will take my time and make a good shot, yeah. Easy. Third big chance, only 17 minutes into this game, and now we have scored. So easy to make this pass, and we did take our time. And then with the left foot, through the legs, he waited for the defenders to nutmeg him. Through the legs, with the outside of his strong foot. Perfect finish. Kubila Kanadzis scores. He wasn't there in the last course, but now he's there and he scores. We do take the lead. I think we really will have an easy game until like the 60th, 65th, 70th minute, because as soon as the stamina's down, we're gonna have problems, because stamina's gonna be down very early in this game. Our players cannot sprint anymore, and they can make substitution, but we can't really, because again in just a few days we have to use our second choice team. So I really don't want to sub on anybody from their team, so everybody's gonna be fit. And they can make substitutions. So I really want to make sure that we 65, 70 minutes into this game win by at least 2 goals, so I can be at least kind of safe. Because if we are just winning by 1 goal, or even just a draw, 65, 70 minutes in, I think they might win it. But we actually score after corner, and for the first maybe time it actually did work out. That we fucking got a cross from Garcia, a good corner taker, to AaB, who is 6'5", and good in jumping, and good in heading. 23 minutes in, 4th big chance, 2-0. I should stop talking that much, because there are so many highlights that when I will continue talking this much, I think the highlights of this video will go on for like 50 minutes or so. So I hope that there's not too much happening anymore. And we just easily can get this win. Oh, what? Okay. They are coming back. 30 minutes in. First shot. A goal. Very surprising actually. I saw that he will take a shot. But it really didn't look too great. Can we please skip these celebrations? We were close here. Then I mean, he made a good thing. Kind of faked me twice. The shot is also not the worst, but Larsen really didn't do the greatest job there. He waited for a very long time and then kind of just did nothing. Well, guys, this happens when you score against us. A tackle from, I think, AaB, and he's injured. The goal scorer number 9 Mikkelsen is injured. Josef Mensa, never heard before. And I just had to make a break with fast. Wow, that is cheeky. I just had, if we concede now, I'm gonna actually just score a goal. Just use the settings to score a goal, man. Alright. So if you can hear background noises, there's one thing I want to say with fast. Why we have this attack. Meilinger maybe with the one. The pass is not too bad. Very unlucky. One thing I want to say is we actually just had to make a break, and then of course you always see the highlights. And in the highlights I was able to recognize one thing. The one block we had from one of the shots, they had one shot and we blocked it and then it was a corner. It actually was handball. It was AaB and he blocked the ball with his hand. The hand was very close to his body. So it wasn't amazing, but it was handball. He only blocked it with his hand, not with both or whatever. It was just his hand, nothing else. His hand or his arm. So this is basically how we, or basically what we know now is even if a player hits the ball with his hand or arm, it's not always handball. It would have been a penalty. So we are definitely a better team, but we also have been lucky now. First of all, of course, goal scorer is injured. Second of all, they could have had the penalty. Definitely. And if it would have been a penalty, I couldn't have said anything against this. Kubilai, unfortunately not scoring. So it's gonna be half time after a game that we definitely dominated. We had a lot more chances. They had one shot, basically, that really went on target. And it was a goal. Then the goal scorer get injured and they could have had a penalty. So in total I think a 2-1 win. So a win by only one goal is well deserved. But of course, if you're unlucky, penalty counts and they score this chance, it's only a draw. So we are a bit lucky too that we are winning this game so far. We will go now into the second half. And hopefully not conceding a second. Then we are already done it. And I'm talking a bit quieter because I have to be a bit quieter right now because my mother's talking to somebody. And now it begins. Look at the stamina from Zar and from other players too. Now it begins. 60 minutes in. Our stamina is very low, and our players are very slow. They cannot really sprint that fast anymore, and not that long anymore. Cannot make every one, but Kubilai somehow gets this chance. Unfortunately, his shot was very weird, but it still almost worked out. They somehow, first of all, make the save, and second of all, not sure why, but they got this free kick. So now it starts that we are only winning by one goal. I don't like the situation, because they will make substitutions. They have done all three now. The only good thing is, of course, one of them was very early, because of the injury. So it's basically just like they made two substitutions, have only two very fit players. The bicycle kick from Meilinger just gets deflected. 10-4 shots. So that's the good thing. Oh, it works out every time the cross towards AaB today. I'm doing something differently and it works out very nicely. Yeah, now it is. They are a lot fitter. They can run a lot more. Now we're gonna be careful because this happens. Exactly the situation. Where I don't. What a freaking shitty tackle. I mean, how bad was this tackle? It was an easy tackle. Thank God he's not getting like a card for that, but I feel like we give... this is one of the worst tackles you will ever see. Alright, I still haven't saved the penalty. And... wow, what a penalty. Great. And this is what I told you will happen. I even told you in the start of the game this will be the main problem. And just when I tell you now it happens. Now we have this problem. Now it's gonna happen. And the first attack it happens. Our players are not fit enough to run there anymore. 2v1. Angelino doing a huge, just retarded tackle. Not sure why I said huge. And the penalty for the fourth or fifth time in a row. I feel like And of course we once again cannot save it. And now it's 2-0. And they are the favorites now. They're playing at home. They just scored. Momentum is on their side. And they're fitter. Angelino with another bad... okay, it was a good tackle. It just had to happen, right? Just when I say it. Of course. They are definitely favorites now. And I don't want to go in the extra time because my players are not fit enough. So I kind of have to go risky now and go for the win over loss after 90 minutes. Garcia maybe this time with a long shot. It's another good one, but they can save it again, their goalie. He's done a great job, their goalie. Is there gonna be a winner? A goal in the next few minutes? Or is this going into extra time? Which is gonna be really bad for us. They're gonna be so much more fitter than us. Look at this. This is what I say. They can sprint, but we can't. Also in the middle. Their attacker can sprint, we can't. Bastoni gives not another penalty. I actually have to say, I think this was another penalty. I think that should have been another penalty. So we have been very lucky too, to be honest. We had a handball that could be a penalty. We had a clear penalty, that was one. And I think that was another clear penalty. They should have had at least, I mean, we have been really lucky. The ref really helped us today, I gotta say. Also because Angelino could have got the yellow card for the slide tackle and the yellow card for the tactical foul. So we could have had a red card, they could have had 2 more penalties. In the end it's disappointing but still lucky to a draw, and we have to go into extra time, and our only goal in this game is to just park the bus, don't concede, and just get in the penalties, I guess. Even though I'm bad in penalties, I'm not sure what to do. They are the big favorites right now. We're in injury time of extra time, and their goal, the ref blows the whistle. I always want to say the goalie. We had more shots, but again we were also been a bit lucky. If you look at the penalties, 65, 62, they also are bad, so we have the better penalty takers. I'm not sure, guys. They are the favorites in these penalties. I still have not saved one penalty yet, I think, in this game. So let's see if... oh, they miss! We don't have to save it because they hit the crossbar. Okay, let's go to the left too. Come on, please, Meilinger. Just once. I cannot... I think this is the 6th penalty in a row I've missed. Can I just... I think my only goal in this game will be to score one of these penalties. Come on, right side. Let's just... We cannot save a penalty. So I will go to the left side. I will go to the left side again. I don't care. I need to freaking score one freaking... Thank God, finally score the freaking penalty. I will jump to the right. At some point they will have to shoot to the right side. You cannot tell me they're always going... Oh, for fuck's sake. Perfect penalty. Okay, we go into the middle. We go into the middle. Come on, please. Jump. Why is he not... He's always jumping, but when I shoot in the middle, they are never jumping. This game is sometimes just not fair. Right side, no, of course not. This cannot be the case that every single time in the last 10 penalties I did not go in the middle. The goalkeeper also did jump to the left or the right. But the 3 times I think I have gone to the middle, he stayed in the middle. Just these 3 times. It is so freaking BS. Angelino with a penalty, alright. We have to save one. Or they have to miss again. I mean, we have saved... We didn't actually... Oh, wait, they didn't actually save one yet. We still didn't save one yet. They just hit the crossbar. We did save one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, finally. And I will go to the middle now. I really want to know it. I will go to the middle. I don't care. Come on, jump. I did go to the freaking middle. This game is so freaking broken. Unbelievable. All the shit that happened today, I actually did not even aim to the left or right. The only thing I did is to just, for like 0.1 second, press forward, so he would start this one, and then just shoot. I did not aim anywhere, and he shoots to the right side. I did not aim anywhere. And then once I actually go to the middle, and the goalkeeper jumps, my player is retarded and shoots to the right. Like, I hate this fucking game. This game is such a shithole. For fuck's sake. Well, we are out. I cannot believe it. I don't care if we lose against New Zealand. It can happen. But the way we lost. If I would have gone to the right side and he would have saved, I would have said, yeah, okay, what can I do? 51, I might get fired, guys. I might actually get fired this game mode. What the fuck? But this one time... I actually go to the middle. This is what is making me so angry. The one freaking time I go to the freaking middle, and the goalkeeper actually jumps to the side, to the right side here in our perspective. My player is going to the right side for no reason. Unfucking believable. I cannot believe this. For fuck's sake. Oh, a bit of money. Manager rating at 51. I might get fired, guys. I might get fired. But if we get fired, what am I doing then? I can just end this game mode. I will not restart from some point. I will just end it. Unbelievable. Silkeborg away. We have only the league left, so hopefully at least let's get at least the 3rd place in the league. If we hit this goal too, I can actually end this game mode because then I've done shit everywhere. I have not hit any kind of goal. If we are not getting 3rd place, I have basically not hit any kind of goal. Sloth maybe injured. Rokotar gets a red card of 38. Great stuff, guys. Against fucking Silkeborg. Garcia's in quite early. That's not good. He's probably gonna be really tired. Mailang is in kinda early. Are we not even winning? Kanatsko's in. We are not even winning. We are not even winning against Silkeborg. But getting injury, a red card after 38 minutes, and Garcia's gonna be tired for the game, man. How much this game hates me is such a BS. Come on, let's be injured for 4 months. 8 weeks, it's 2 months. Yeah, great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Unfucking believable. Angelino's going up to the 75. Doesn't deserve it after that one tackle he did, but I will of course stop training him. I could continue training him because he is our player, but I will stop for now. 24 games in. Copenhagen did drop points again, so everybody's dropping points. The last game of last episode, we only got a draw, Copenhagen only got a draw, and Brøndby did also only got a draw, and Midtjylland did lose. And now the first league game of this episode, we get a draw, Brøndby losing, Copenhagen only getting a draw, and Midtjylland I think also only got a draw. Or, no wait, they won, so it's from 9 to 7, but we are still 7 points in front of 4th, 14 in front of 5th, and still 3 points in front of Brøndby with the better goal difference, 15 games to go. Copenhagen only got 2 points in the last 2 games. With 2 wins, we would have been only 4 points behind them, but we cannot fucking win at the moment. We are also gonna play against Brøndby, even though I think this episode is probably already 50 minutes long or so, because of so many highlights and my little bit of rage there. So I will try to not make this too long. Before we go into this game against Brøndby, there are 2 things I want to tell you. First of all, Garcia is actually not as tired as I expected him to be, so that's good. Everybody's fit for this game. The second thing I want to say is, if we win this game, we of course have then this one more game we will simulate and then have 13 games left, because we have right now 15, so after 2 more 13, which means we have this game against Brøndby, we play against another team also for the second time, and then we play against every single team for the 3rd and last time. If we win this game, we are 6 points with the better goal difference of Brøndby, and a decent amount of points in front of Midtjylland. And there's no bullshit happening. Like, I don't have to use my second choice team that often anymore. We can actually have a quick look. I just want to see if Pookie's playing, basically. That's the only really interesting thing. Mukhtar, Söder, Lopez, nope. It's the same team as always. I don't see any change. Muasa playing, Röcker playing, Larsen playing, Mukhtar playing, who scored the amazing goal against us last time. Last time I think they played really meh, then really good. Mukhtar with an amazing goal, but we did, I think, get a win. I think against Brøndby we always get good results. Like basically almost every time do win. I don't think we have ever got a really bad result against them. Now, that's foul. Okay, what I want to say is, if we win against them, 6 points in front of second, better goal defense. Midtjylland also a lot of points behind us. Both are not doing too great, especially Midtjylland, of course, not in the greatest form. And we then, of course, simulate the game, and let's say we just win it, end this episode with still at least 6 points, better goal defense, blah blah. And then play against every opponent one more time. Then I think if no bullshit is happening, in our first choice team that is basically always playing, because we have no cup games left, only league games. And we have 2.5 months, so we have like 10-11 weeks left for 13 games. So we basically almost always have a full week to rest. I probably will only play 3 games, maybe 4, in the remaining 13 games. I will play, of course we do concede, I will of course play against Copenhagen, Midtjylland and Brøndby, and maybe the last game of the season. So I think if everything works decent, we are winning this game. This is of course important. We are winning this game and not losing because of Söder. And everything works out, then I probably will end the episode, the season, in 2 more episodes with probably episode 27. Definitely with episode 28, but probably already with episode 27. So I think still in this week we are gonna start season 3. The quaz, not good enough. But we have to win this game. Important save. Brentby, I mean, we do have the ball possession, and we are definitely trying more than them. But so far it's quite an easy win because we are getting close, and we also often go into the box, make a lot of crosses, whatever. But the last challenge is always there, so they always win the last challenge, the important one. Now for the first time they don't. I just would say, and they always head out the crosses. It just doesn't work out, and they almost got a second. But then Garcia with an amazing cross, and for once they did not really defend Kubilai, and this is a big mistake. He is one of the players I really would like to keep. I think I don't necessarily need to, because I also am kind of planning with. Currently, I'm definitely planning with Amang as first choice striker next season. The big question is, both are just loanies. Amang for half a season more than him. I want to keep both. But Amang is just gonna be a lot easier to keep, because Amang is right now I think like worth a few million. When we sign him, when we want to sign him, so after like half more of a season, like half through season 3, he's probably still gonna be at like 5-6 million. Koulibaly is gonna be probably at like 10-12, so twice as much. That's why I don't think I can keep him, but I would like to, because he's a good player. He's not the type of player I normally play with. Like for example, I can't exactly remember who it was, but I think it was Noel, but I'm not 100% sure, who told me in the Aston Villa K mod to sign this one striker I really disliked because he just didn't fit my tactics. Kubela also is not fitting my tactics, but it just works out. He makes the runs I want, he's in the middle if I want him to be there, he scores the goals. He is just doing his stuff. Not the type of player I like, but he is doing great. Now poor to Zar, and Zar hopefully will score. Not the best first touch, and he's dribbling in the box. But just before time we get the comeback. We basically only have 2 big chances. Twice they're not defending good. The right back doing really bad there. Twice basically. Because first he decides to not mark Zar. For some reason forgot his name for a second. But cut inside. That's why Zar had a lot of space. And then he could have made the tackle or the block. He didn't. And so Zar had space and was able to cut inside and score. The 2-1. So we actually will go into halftime with a lead, even though they haven't played too bad.
And we've got another 45 minutes to go, and set your watches, off we go.
If this works out, if this would have been a goal. The old KSI tactic, of course it's not really the KSI tactic, but it's like, I think you understand. That would have been epic. Not great. Larsen. I mean, it was a save from Larsen, but I kind of feel like Larsen 2 episodes ago would have catched that ball. And there wouldn't have been a penalty. So again, in the last 1 to 3 episodes, this one and like the last one at least, he isn't playing bad, he is playing good. But not that good. Not as good as he has played before. Now the counter-attack though, maybe it was tactics from him. Maybe it was on purpose. Maybe he just thought, you know what? We never concede after corners, but we're good in counter-attacks. Let's give them a corner, get the ball, make a few passes, and Meilinger, with a nice, very, very nice shot, scores. And it's 3-1. Maybe that was his plan. 3-1. Brentby kind of stopped playing after they scored. For a long time that worked out, but now it's 3-1 for us, so it looks like we will once again get a good result against them. Not sure why, but against them we're just... Yeah, against Midtjylland it's far more difficult for us to get good results, even though they are the better team. They're doing a lot better. But against Midtjylland, it's so hard to get a win, and against Brøndby, we are basically always winning. So, I don't know why, but it looks very good. I think we're gonna win this, guys. Oh, Bastoni. Okay, I think they just fucked it up, so we don't really have to look at this, but look at Bastoni again. I don't know how often say how retarded he is. The ball comes to him, and this is his ball. Look at Bastoni. Look at what he's doing. Like, I don't get it. And I don't understand why he makes the pass, because this dude was through, so the pass does make sense. And they probably would have maybe scored because of it, and now they're not gonna score, that's for sure. I tell you. Yep. But I just don't get Bastoni. He's so freaking retarded. It's unbelievable how retarded he is. He's not a bad player. He's a good footballer. But in his head, in his mental play basically. He's unbelievably retarded. Zara still going somehow. And somehow we get a corner. They are just unlucky today. Garcia to AaB works out again in the end. A shot from Angel. No, it was Meilinger. The save. But today I just can't do it. This cross towards AaB. It just works out. Zara with the header this time. Yeah, it's an easy game right now, to be honest. So we're gonna get these 3 points. How did they just miss this chance? Söder scored this goal, and that was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Unbelievable. How is this team 3rd place? They're not only playing really bad and making so many technical mistakes and whatever, but also, I mean, what was that? Unfreaking believable. Okay, thank you. Could have been exciting. It could have maybe come. I mean, yeah, if they score this, it's only 1 goal, and they scored out of nowhere. They can probably do it again. But they missed it. Thank you. Last few seconds, and we are gonna get quite an easy win. So once again, the league is the most important thing. We have not done too amazing in the other competitions, so in the cups, but in the league we're doing great. And Kubilai maybe can score with the last second. Or can he pass it to Zara? No, I will go with Kubilai, who of course scores it. I told you, Kubilai, even low stamina, whatever, he is not the fastest, but he is just doing his stuff. Another goal for him. 4-1 in the end. Could have been 3-2, but it is in the end a 4-1. And now the ref blows the whistle. 1-0 for Brøndby at home. And we changed it to a 4-1 win. 5 shots in target. Okay, we cannot trust these. Kopenhagen is also winning, so we are still 7 points behind them, or 6 or 8, not sure. I think 7 it was. But we're also 6 points in front of Brøndby now, with by far the better goal defense. And we are 10 points away in front of Midtjylland, 17 in front of Esbjerg. So right now, it's basically the situation I told you. We probably just can basically just simulate all remaining games, except of these 3 very important ones, because we have basically done it already. I mean, even if we just go for 3rd place and not 2nd, and our goal is basically only 3rd place, and even if we don't care if we get 3rd, even if we decide, you know what, if we drop down from 2nd to 3rd, who cares, we still got 3rd. It was 2075, we'll stop training him. 3rd place right now, we are 10 points in front of 4th. And there we are a much better one, have a much better goal defense. 3rd place is like 95% sure now. We would need such a bad run to not get in the top 3 in the end of the season. 2 more games to go through. We had 6 days to rest for Horsen. But my team is very tired. And I think actually in this case it makes more sense to use our 2nd choice team that is fit though than our very tired 1st choice team. I think this might actually have a better chance. I hope for a win. We are playing at home. Yes, 2nd choice team, but we should be winning. I will quick them 3-1. Boom! It's only a 2. Meilinger did get subbed in and scored. But they get equalizer. So when we simulate, we just cannot do it. It's the same with AC Ladella. Disappointing tour, but we are still 6 points and 11. Okay, Midtjylland didn't play yet, but Brøndby again with only a 2. I told you, they are in such a bad run right now. Actually, the 5th place right now could still... Oh, Bastoni, forgot, but I will do it next time. The right now 5th place Esbjerg could still get 3rd. Because Brøndby and Midtjylland just keep touring and losing that often. I think Brøndby won 1 of the last 5, and Midtjylland maybe 2. They're in such bad run that Esbjerg actually, if they would be in good run, in good form, they could still get 3rd. And there you go, Midtjylland only a 2, Copenhagen only a 2. I tell you. This game again be 2, but Midtjylland, Brøndby and Copenhagen only, also only just got a 2. Everybody just keeps touring. Game number 27, therefore the first of the last third of the games, so we play against every opponent for 1 more time now. We have a week to rest against until Esbjerg, so we're gonna simulate this game. Esbjerg will do in the next episode. I will of course also simulate this one. But 1st choice team against Viborg. Hopefully after this game, Slov is gonna be back. Not that it's too important, but Alright, at home, full fit 1st choice team. They're on bad 1. If you don't win this game, I don't know what's going on. Davis also takes the lead, but they score in the same minute. How the fuck does this make sense? If you don't score this game, I really don't know what to do. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Oh, thank God. Adu, they missed a penalty. Meilinger with another penalty. Peterson, of course, injured. Why not another injury? Getting subbed in for no reason and then getting injured. But we do win. Brøndby, okay, nobody has played yet. How long is it? It is for 3 months, and we have another injured player, Peterson, for 3 weeks. So Peterson actually only injured himself in 3 weeks, but as always in the first of a month, you get a training injury, and it was Bastoni for 3 months. So I think Bastoni just has played his last game for AALBORG. Because after these 3 months, the season is ended, there's not going to be another game. His loan will end, and I will not go for him. I think Bastoni, then gentlemen, just like Kluivert, just late his last game. And now we have an injured center back, and his replacement is also injured, so great stuff, guys. Alright, guys, we're gonna have a quick look at the calendar. Next episode, for example, you can see we have not, in this month, we don't use our second choice team once. We're gonna simulate against Esbjerg, play against Brøndby, and Copenhagen simulate against Venner. So we have probably only 3 games we're gonna play, maybe 4, and 2 of them already in this month. Copenhagen actually lost. They are also in some bad form. If we wouldn't have got these 3 draws, we would now be first place. But Brøndby did win, Midtjylland did win, Copenhagen lost. Guys, maybe I'm actually not just going to simulate these 3 games, because maybe we can actually even fight for a league title already. If Copenhagen keeps going like this, we can maybe do it. So next episode is going to be huge, because we have 2 easy winnable games. We play against Brøndby and Copenhagen. And if we, for example, just say we go out of the next episode with 4 wins, we would be maybe on the same one of, we maybe would already be in front of Copenhagen. And already like 10 points in front of third. Maybe tomorrow is no video. There might not be a video tomorrow, just because I will go out with a friend of mine. And I will be away for a long time. So like at least like 8 hours or so, but probably even longer. I might be able to record. But I will come back in the earliest case, like, I don't know, 1 AM, 2 AM, and I'm not sure if I then want to still cut the video. So there might not be a video tomorrow. Or something different that just doesn't take that long. But I do not think that there's a video tomorrow. So what I think is tomorrow no video, probably, or something different. In 2 days, guys, there's gonna be Thursday, there's gonna be AC Della. And then I think on Friday once again no video, so that on Saturday there's Portsmouth, the start of season 2. And then I think on maybe Sunday, the next episode of the series. Maybe. I will try to maybe do it differently, but I'm not sure if I can make a video tomorrow for you. I'm not sure yet. Alright, guys. If you're new, want to see in the next episode, look forward to this, enjoy my content, then why not subscribe if you like this series and this episode. It would be cool if you could smash the like button. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.